Hello everyone, welcome to the class of MM303 Integrated Marketing Communication. I am your facilitator, Swati Pal, Assistant Professor, Center for Management Studies, JIS College of Engineering. Before I begin with this specialization paper of marketing, I would like to remind you of marketing management that you have already learned in your second semester, MBA second semester. In marketing management, you must have learned about the promotional mix element. Before that, you have already learned about marketing mix elements. They were product, price, place, promotion. In promotion, you have learned about many things like the various promotional mix elements. For example, advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, publicity, direct marketing, etc. These were all promotional mix elements. The basic essence of promotion is to communicate with the target audience. Now, what is integrated marketing communication? It is just the enhancement of promotion that you have already learned in your second semester. So let us begin with integrated marketing communication. Now, in this particular example, it is the advertisement of Nike, which says India's Bled Blue marketing communication campaign. It was an effort to target cricket lovers in India. Vodafone's communication was very simple and very effective. Before Vodafone became Vodafone, it was Hutchison, where people were used to get one puff. After Hutchison became Vodafone, there was an animated man. So what is communication? Communication means to share some ideas, information, feeling or attitude by using some symbols so that a common meaning is held. Communication means transmission of message from a sender to receiver by means of signal of some sort sent through a channel of some sort. But the thing is, why we are talking about communication? If you remember, in promotion, we have already learned that promotion is nothing but one kind of communication made by the company or organization to its target audience. That is why it is essential that we understand the essence of communication. Communication means to exchange ideas. It has been derived from the Latin word communis, means exchanging information or ideas which is of common interest between two parties, that is sender and receiver. It can be defined as the sharing of common meaning. Communication occurs when the message that was sent reaches its destination in a form that is understood by the intended audience. That means communication is only complete when the receiver has understood or interpreted the message in the manner the sender wanted him to understand or interpret. Communication can be used in many forms. It can be written or spoken. It can be picture, illustration, symbols, etc. It can be product demonstration as well. It can be some kind of body language and gesture. As you already know that in communication, the majority of the transferring of ideas take place with the help of body gestures and body language. Communication can be combination of verbal and visual. How does communication process take place? The very basic thing about communication is that there at least must be two parties, one sender and the another one is receiver. The sender encodes the message. That means he or she gives a shape to the message that he wants to transmit or transfer or give or wants to convey the message. He gives proper shape. He sends the message through a channel or medium. The receiver decodes it, interprets it, and receives it. And then the receiver sends one feedback. This is a linear model of communication where you can find a source, that is the sender. Then encoding takes place, means understanding part is embedded in the message. The message passes through one channel. The receiver decodes it and sends a feedback. This is a more simple model for making you understand the communication process. Here you can find the sender, encoding is taking place, the message is being sent through a channel, the receiver decodes it, there is the feedback, and certain noises are there which are barriers to communication. Now see, as this communication process takes place, what is this message? The message is the content that the organization wants to convey to the target audience. Sender or source or initiator of the message. He may be the marketer or public policy maker. Encoding means the message is given certain shape with the help of words, pictures, symbols, body language, etc. A communication channel or the medium through which the message is being conveyed. To make the message delivery efficient, the channel must have direct access to the receiver and be relatively free from noise or distortion, means it should be free from barrier as much as possible. Communications require a channel with the sender and the receiver to handle the message. The receiver is the target audience or maybe the consumer. Decoding occurs when the message touches the receiver senses in some way. Means it should stimulate certain feelings within the customer. To make the message more efficient, the channel must have direct access to the receiver and be relatively free from noise or distortion. Among the 4 P's, promotion contains the marketing communication function. Marketing communication is all about how to create, deliver, manage, and evaluate brand message. Brand message includes all those information and experiences that impact how customers and other stakeholders perceive a brand. Marketing communications are messages and related media used to communicate with the market. It can also refer to the strategy used by a company or individual to reach their target market through various types of communication. Therefore, marketing communication is a collective term for all the various types of planned message. Now, marketing communication includes advertising, direct marketing, sales personnel, personal selling, public relation publicity, packaging, events, sponsorship, and customer service. Now, among this, packaging, how does packaging communicate with the target audience? Through packaging, you can deliver many information like the quantity, the date of manufacturing, name of the company, brand name, etc. Manufacturing lot, manufacturing unit, etc. So packaging is a very important source of communication. Characteristics of marketing communication. The marketing communication must be able to inform, persuade, and remind. It is part of marketing mix. It should include all the means by which a company communicates directly with the potential target audience. It attempts to influence the feelings, beliefs, or behavior. It is interactive dialogue between company and the audience. Effective marketing communication requires reaching the right people with appropriate information through the right source, and it should take place at right time. How does marketing communication flow take place? It has two flows. One is external, another one is internal. External flow of marketing communication is directed at customers. The customers can be current, potential, or they may be the past customers whom you want to again recover. Channel members, for example, distributors, dealers, wholesalers, retailers. Moreover, your competitors are also the external customers. Then other public agencies, for example, government agencies, private agencies, etc. How does internal flow of marketing communication occur? It occurs through companies, departments, employees, stock holders. Now, these are the marketing communication elements about which you have already learned. You know what is advertising. It is non-personal paid form of mass communication of ideas, concepts, goods, services, etc. through a identified sponsor. Direct marketing takes place when the company directly communicates with the target audience through mail or maybe through some telemarketing. Sales promotion are the quicker incentives to generate quicker purchase. Sales promotion actually, though people have a tendency to get all those things which come free, but there can be a debate whether everything comes with a cost or without a cost. Nothing comes free, but yes, many a time companies do run sales promotion to attract, to induce the volume of sales. So sales promotion, it is an incentive to induce quicker purchase. Personal selling is unlike your advertising. Personal selling involves face-to-face communication where the sales representative is directly communicating or interacting and persuading the customer to buy the product or service. Public relation and publicity. In public relations, you have to maintain the company's image with the outsider. And in publicity, you are just talking about the company's market share and all. Marketing communication model. Actually, this one, first of all, I would like to explain this slide. See, whenever the advertisements are broadcast, actually it affects the three stages of the customer. The first stage is cognitive stage, second is affective, and the third is behavioral stage. Cognitive stage means when it is affecting our brain. Affective stage, it is affecting our emotion or attitude or some feeling. Behavioral stage means when the target audience actually takes some action. Now, here you will find four types of models. The first simple model is AIDA model, about which you already know. AIDA means attention, interest, desire, and action. At first, the marketer would like to grab the attention. Gradually, the interest arises, and eventually the customer becomes desirous, and then finally action takes place. The attention stage is related with cognitive stage, interest and desire stage are related with affective stage, and the action stage is related to behavioral stage. The another model is hierarchy of effects model. Here there are 6 stages. The first 2 stages is awareness and knowledge. The marketers spread awareness about the product. They spread knowledge about the product, which affects the brain, which are related to the cognitive state. Gradually, the customers generate liking for the product, they generate preference, and they are convinced. So, liking, preference, and conviction stages are related to the affective stage. Finally, the action is taken by the target audience, that is purchase. This is the 6th stage, which is connected to the behavioral stage. In innovation adoption model, there are 5 stages: awareness, interest, evaluation, trial, and adoption. Awareness, and the awareness is marketers only spread the awareness. Gradually, the customer becomes exposed to more stimuli. He becomes more interested in the product. He keeps on searching information and he tries to evaluate them on the basis of certain parameters. Then finally, he goes for trials, and finally, he becomes a repeat purchaser, that is, adoption takes place. So these are the 5 stages of innovation adoption model, where the first stage is connected with cognitive stage, interest and evaluation stages are connected with affective stage, trial and adoption stages are related to behavioral stage. The next model, important one, information processing model. It has 6 stages. The marketer starts with presentation, gradually he grabs the attention, then he explains more, that is comprehension. He explains more understanding about the product. So all these 3 stages, the initial first 3 stages are related with the cognitive stage, yielding and retention. The customer yields the product and he retains it. And finally, the behavior takes place, means he goes for the product which is connected to the behavioral stage. Now, under integrated marketing communication, previously the promotional function was mainly dominated by mass media communication or advertising. Today, many companies are taking a different approach to marketing and promotion. They integrate their advertising efforts with a variety of other communication techniques such as websites, on the internet, direct marketing, sales promotion, publicity and public relations, event sponsorships, etc. We are also recognizing that these communication tools are most effective when they are coordinated with each other elements of the marketing program. So, IMC is an attempt to coordinate various marketing and promotional activities to make marketing communication to target customers more efficiently and effectively. IMC ensures that all forms of communication and messaging are carefully linked together. These are the elements of integrated marketing communication. American Association of Advertising Agencies, according to them, IMC is the concept of marketing communication planning that recognizes the added value of comprehensive plan that evaluates the strategic roles of a variety of communication disciplines, for example, general advertising, direct response, sales promotion, public relations, and combine these disciplines to provide clear, consistent, and maximum communication. IMC is a process for planning, executing, and monitoring the brand message that creates customer relationships. Remember one thing, the very basic purpose of IMC is to spread uniform message. It ensures that all forms of communication and messages are carefully linked together, means they are coordinated together. This is a very beautiful example. You all are aware of this Incredible India advertisement for promoting the tourism sector in India. Now, what are the objectives of integrated marketing communication? The foremost objective of IMC is to coordinate all the company's marketing and promotional efforts to get one unified message, to develop most suitable and effective methods to contact customers, to develop brand awareness, to increase demand, to change customer demand, to enhance purchase action, to encourage repeat purchases, to build brand image, to increase the market share. Now let us discuss about the characteristics of IMC. It brings about synergy and better use of communication funds. It balances between push and pull strategy. Push strategy, you already know, that means where you are actually forcing your intermediaries to push certain products to promote a product. Whereas in pull strategy, the customer asks the intermediaries to get one particular product from the manufacturer. So it is the reverse one. It strategically integrates various functions of communication. IMC coordinates marketing communication and they avoid the duplication. It improves the company's ability to reach the right customer at the right place at the right time with the right message. Let us discuss about the IMC process model. See, on top we have the brand message that we would like to convey. It can be conveyed through one way of two-way media. On the basis of this, there can be two kinds of brand experience. One can relate to strong brand relationship. Another can generate weak brand relationship. Finally, the marketer should evaluate and plan. Brand messages can be communicated by advertising, sales promotion, direct marketing, personal selling, etc. Through one-way or two-way media. For example, newspaper is a one-way media, you don't get feedback immediately. Radio, television, to some extent can be two-way. If you are, for example, in many kinds of infomercials where you find the phone number is going on and you may receive the call from the target audience. It may build a strong customer relationship which will lead to increased sales, increased customers, etc. On the contrary, you may get a weak brand relationship that will lead to loss of sale and loss of customers. So we can conclude that IMC is an ongoing communication process. It is continuous in nature. There is no beginning or no end of IMC process because the brand communication does not start and stop. So it is continuous. The ongoing communication actually differentiates IMC with the traditional marketing. Before I end my class, I would like to present before you with few questions to ponder upon. What are the elements of IMC, that is integrated marketing communication? Explain the communication mix model. Please go through the video once again. If you have any doubt, please feel free to contact me at 983-111-5947 or you can also mail me your queries at swati.paul@gis questions. Today I'm ending over here. I would expect that you would be going through this video lecture once again. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.